I'm back, baby, where the love, where the love at? I'm back, baby, where the love, where the love at? Y'all, guess what? I'm back. I'm back and
I'm back and I'm better.
I know that's right. I'm back and I'm better because y'all, I know it made it seem like, you know, I made it seem like I'm just gonna drop 2 videos and then I'm like disappeared, I'm done. That was not the case. The case was, short story, my phone was just such a hater. I want to start off using my phone, but every time I record on my phone, it literally would delete the videos. It would delete like all my photos. I couldn't text, I couldn't call, I couldn't be on apps, I couldn't even post on Instagram. So I was just like, you know, you want to be like that? You want to be like that, phone? I don't need you. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a camera. And guess what? And that's what the fuck I did. I went and go ahead and got myself a camera. Y'all see the quality? Y'all see how it looks? Period. I love it. So that means that more videos are to come because ain't nothing gonna stop me now. Not this camera, not my phone. I am about to keep posting and posting and posting. I promise. I promise. Okay, so today, wait, hold up. I went too fast. You already know what y'all gotta do. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and go ahead and like this video. And let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay, y'all, so today what we're gonna be talking about is why I left my beautiful home state, Florida, to move to Houston, Texas. We gonna know. If you always wanted to know why I live in Houston, I'm gonna tell you today. So you go ahead and watch this full video. Alright, so, you know, I was born and raised in Florida, South Florida, West Palm Beach. I've been living in Florida for 21 years up until I had to get up and leave to move to Houston. I've been out here for 4 years. I moved here July of 2016. And I'm still in like, oh my God, I live in Houston, Texas. Cause never did I think I was gonna move and live in a different state. Cause that was never, as a kid or growing up, I never was like, oh my God, I wanna live in California, I wanna live in New York. Like, you know, just random ass states. I was never like that. I was like, I'm gonna live in Florida till I die. This is where I'm gonna die. This is where I'm gonna raise my kids. This is where I'm gonna buy my house. But obviously, that didn't happen. So the reason why, y'all probably want to know, so why'd you get up and leave? Why you live there? Why you live in Houston? Well, the reason why I live in Houston, I mean, you all probably think that I got like a job opportunity or like an opportunity out here, right? That's not the case. What happened was my lovely mother wanted to move to Texas. And it's not because of family, it's not because of a job, because we ain't got nobody out here. It's just me and her. Me and her only. The reason why, I'm gonna go ahead and break down the story for you. The reason why I moved to Houston is because my mom came out here to visit her cousin. And what's so funny, this cousin don't even live out here no more. This cousin, the minute we moved to Houston, she moved back to Florida. Like, we swapped, like we just traded places. And so when my mom went to go visit her, like back in 2015, I remember my mom was just like in love with it. She was in love with Houston. And at the time I didn't understand why, because she would like call me and she'd be like, oh my God, I love it out here. It's so, oh my God, it is so beautiful. Oh my God, we're gonna move out here. I'm moving out here. That's all I kept hearing. I'm gonna move out here. I'm gonna move out here. I'm gonna move. I'm just like, no, you're not. I don't know why you're talking for. In my head though. But while she said, I was like, my little laugh was, or I didn't say nothing because I'm like, your ass is not about to get up and take everything with you to move to a different state. That's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna let her talk. She called me the next day. And this time she was at the mall, and she made it seem like the Galleria Mall, which is a really beautiful mall in Houston, the biggest mall in Houston. But she was just doing a little bit too much. She was just like, oh my God, I love it out here. Oh my God, the mall is so big. It is so big. And I'm just like, Okay, she made it seem like it was like the White House or something, or she made it seem like it was like a palace, and I'm just like, bro, this mom better be so freaking amazing the way that she's acting. Like, we were on FaceTime and she was just like, oh my god, I love it so much out here, like it's so amazing, like I'm moving here. And I'm just like on FaceTime like, okay, you can say that if you want to, but we ain't going nowhere. But she proved me wrong, as you can see. So when my mom came back and she kept talking about it, and I'm just like, why is she like talking about it so much? Like, you're not going to leave to move to Texas. Like, you're not leaving Florida. You're not gonna leave your mom, my grandma, like you're not gonna leave. And she literally, I remember she was like, I'm leaving. I saw boxes, like she coming home with boxes, and I'm just like, wow, she done fell in love with Texas. Like, she really trying to plan her to go to Texas. And I was 21 years old, so you know, I was grown, and my ass was saying, I'm not moving with her. No sir, I ain't moving with her. So I tried, like, y'all, when I say I tried to save for an apartment, and my 21-year-old ass so stupid, thinking that I can make money this quick to get an apartment. No, that didn't happen. So like, the months were going by so fast, and I did not save enough money to get an apartment, as you can see, because I'm here in Texas, and I honestly had no choice. Like, if I was to stay in Florida, I would probably be homeless. Well, I would not technically say that, but I didn't have nowhere to stay at the time, you know. I'm not getting too much details, but I have like everybody in Florida. Let me just say that. I have my dad, my 2 sisters, 2 brothers, friends, grandma, you name it. I got everything in Florida, and I'm in Texas literally with just me and my mom. Like, it's just me and her. So I remember like telling my friends, yeah, I'm about to leave to go to Texas, because we all thought my mom was just talking, because you know, some parents, they just be talking, they don't really do it. But once we saw them boxes kept coming in the house, we realized my mom was not playing no games. And so me and my friends realized, like, okay, this shit's getting real. And mind y'all, I'm gonna compare how my life was before and how my life is now. So in Florida, like when I was like 17 up until 21 when I moved here, my life was lit. All I did was party, drink. That's all I did. Like, I was never home. I wasn't a homebody. I was literally always out. My house was like my hotel. I was only there to change my clothes, take a shower, and then go to sleep. Cause I was always at my friend's house. Shout out to Carlene. I was always at Carlene's house. Like, Carlene would live like down the street from me, and all I had to do was stay at one red light, and boom, I'm at Carlene's house. Like, it was like her house was like my house up until like I would leave her house at like 2 in the morning. So y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, I was always with my homegirls. Always. I was never home. I was the type of like person that just loved to be on the go doing something. And it's just so crazy, because now that I'm in Texas, I don't do anything. I'm like literally a homebody. All I do is go to work, come home, go to work, come home. That's all I do. Like, you would never, I would, like, if I was to tell my 18-year-old self, you're about to move to Texas, you ain't gonna be doing shit, and you're about to be a homebody, I would be like, you're fucking lying, because I'm never ever gonna leave. But I'm here now. So I would say, like, me and my friends would always party all the time. And this is like a short story. I want y'all to see like how my life literally was. So I'm gonna just give y'all the good, like the great memories we had. So me and my friends will always drive up to Orlando, and Orlando from Palm Beach County, because we're from West Palm. Orlando from West Palm is 3 hours. I swear to God, we thought we were like doing big things, because we're about to take a road trip going down to Orlando, because my best friend, she went to school in UCF, and you know, a lot of college parties, house parties were going on and things. And you know, like I said, me and my friends, what we like to do, we used to like to party it up. We used to like to turn up. So we would always drive over there. And I remember one day, we didn't even plan this. We were just like, we're gonna throw a house party tonight. So And mind you, my friend lived in a student housing, and that apartment was so freaking tiny, but we did that. I'm not gonna lie. So let me just sit right here so y'all can see the clip. Like, we were just, you see, like, this was a night to remember. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, it was just an amazing night. It was a successful house party, and we had, this is one of them. So, and this is one of the best ones, because the other ones were good too, but this one was the best. Like, we were just always out lit. And my friends, I remember before I was gonna move out here, we were like, let's throw a summer party. So we had a party called Summer 16 because, you know, Drake dropped that Summer 16 song. So, you know, we were kind of lame, and we were like, let's throw a Summer 16 party. And we threw a party inside of a club in Miami. It was a success. It was stressful, but it was a success. And it's like, me and my friends just always want to do something to always have a good time. And this is why I just did not want to leave Florida, because it's like, I knew I'm not a friendly person. I'm not a people person. So I was just like, oh my God, when I move to Texas, I'm not gonna talk to nobody. I'm not gonna go out. My life is just gonna be so boring. Let me fast forward to, so that was like our last big turn up. My friends threw me a surprise party before I left, got really drunk. And that was like the last time since then that, no, ice party. I did not know, with an ugly ass. I told you not to come in here because I'm recording.
I don't hear you. It's camera.
So yeah, they threw me a surprise party, and before I left, I low-key felt like I knew, but we're gonna say it was a surprise party with an ugly cake. I had so much fun. And then the day came for me to leave Florida. And when I left Florida, y'all, I never been so depressed in my life. Moving out here was the most depressing thing I ever went through. I can't believe it. I went to, the day that it was my last day, I went to my dad's house to see everyone before I leave. Then I went to, you know, I had to go to Carlene's house and go see her before I leave. And it was me, Carlene, and Farrah. And I will never forget when I went to go see them, because I told y'all I was at her house every day. So that morning I woke up, because I was there the night before. And then that morning I woke up, I went to her house, and we all were quiet, like, wow, this is it. Because we were really like, bro, the day's getting closer and closer for me to leave. And we just like, damn, it's really here. Like, this is the time for us to leave. And so, I mean, this is the time for you to leave. So we were just like, all right. I remember it was a time for me to say goodbye. And then I literally looked at both of them. They looked at each other, and they looked at me. And we were just all quiet. Just standing there quiet. And then after that, we literally separated like this. Literally separated fast. Each of us went to a corner of a wall. I don't know why, but we each went to a corner of a wall. And we were crying so hard. Like, we cried so hard, like it was as if I died. Like I got hit by a car and I passed away. We were crying so hard. And you can see in this video, I look a little rough, but it's understandable because I was going through it. Like, I'm really leaving my girls, I'm really leaving my daddy, I'm leaving my sisters, my brothers, my grandma, all of that. And I still have these videos to this day. So I'll never forget when we got on the road, because we drove from Florida to Houston, 15-hour drive, but we stopped in New Orleans. I remember when we drove, I was sad. Like, I cried and cried. People would call me, yo, you'll be okay. And I'll be like, yeah, but I'm just never gonna see y'all again. I swear to God, it seemed like I was gonna go to the army, or I got deported, and I just could never come back to Florida. That's how I felt inside. Like, I would never go back to Florida. I felt like I was getting deported. And yeah, I say stupid shit, but I really felt that way. And so we're driving. I'm pissed the whole car ride. I'm pissed. And then I remember when we got to New Orleans, I'm still like sad. And then we got to Houston, and mind y'all, when we got to Houston, I was pissed. Like, I was so mad. My mom was like, oh my god, look at it, it's so nice. And I'm just sitting here on my phone. I'm literally on my phone. I'm just sliding it like this. I'm just like, I was just so freaking mad. And then I was so mad that I didn't even like how the trees look. I remember we walked out the car and I was just like, it's so hot out here. I don't even like the air. I was so pissed at the air, how the air felt. I was so pissed how like the roads look. I just hated everything. Like, I just hated it. That's how you knew. Like, I just really didn't want to move. Like, and it sucked because I just didn't want to leave. And I got there, and when we settled in our house and stuff like that, when we settled, I cried literally every single day. I cried every single day. One day that I remember when I was crying, I cried the minute I woke up till I went to sleep, and my head was like this. My head was just throbbing. My eyes were bloodshot red, as if like I was smoking and I got high as fuck. Like, I was really going through a deep depression, and it was so bad that I had to literally buy tickets every 2 months to go back to Florida and turn up with my friends and see my dad and all that, and my brothers and sisters. I would go like every 2 months because it was that bad. It was so sad too, because like I spent my like Thanksgiving by myself, because I came back from Florida and then my mom left to go to Florida for Thanksgiving, and you know, I don't know why I did that, but I should have waited till Thanksgiving. So I was out here by myself for Thanksgiving. I didn't know nobody. I was literally, it's so sad, bro. Like, it's so sad if I say this. I literally spent my Thanksgiving I went to go get some Boston Market, because I was like, bro, I need to eat. I need to eat. So who makes Thanksgiving food? I'm gonna go to Boston Market. And so I went to Boston Market, brought some food, and just spent my Thanksgiving by myself, and that shit made me even more depressed. I was just like, bruh, I don't know nobody out here. I'm just lonely. And the thing about it, guys, like, I'm not a people person. It's really bad, but it's just who I am, and I just can't force myself to be somebody I'm not. And it's hard for me to make friends because like I'm not a people person. I don't really like to be around a lot of people. I feel like the 4 friends I have is all I want. So it's like so hard for me at the time to make friends. Then I kind of opened up. I was like, Tanisha, you need to stop this. Okay, you need to stop acting like how you acting, and you need to, you know, open up and whatever. And this is like, I never opened to people ever up until I moved here. I tried, and I did make some friends, and then I started going out, and I was like, oh hey, they got clubs out here. They got some fun stuff. Cause I swear to y'all, I thought that Houston didn't have no clubs. It was not lit. I thought, but what's crazy, they have more clubs than where I'm from, because Palm Beach, I swear to God, don't got much clubs. So I was just totally wrong. And I went out, and then, you know, and then I ended up meeting my boyfriend. He made me feel a lot better too, because once I met him, my depression kind of slowly started leaving, because, you know, I started spending time with somebody all the time, and he started showing me places I didn't know about out here. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, he kind of made me feel better out here in Houston. And then another thing is, I feel like God made everything happen for a reason. Moving out here, I feel like it grew me to be a better person, if that makes sense. Like, because in Florida, I was very childish, like very childish. All I wanted to do was drink, party, drink, party, drink, party. I didn't even have a goal list or nothing. And like, it's like, well, when I first moved here, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and save up to move out. But then I realized, you know what, you need to focus. I mean, save up to move back to Florida. But then I realized, you know, you need to save up and get yourself what you need to get, and then try to get your life together. And that's exactly what I did. I would say I hated it out here when I first came here, but I thank God for putting that in my mom's mind to move out here, because it's like, what's crazy, the job I was working at in Florida literally went out of business the minute I moved here. So it's like God made everything happen for a reason, if that makes sense. So scared me. I became a better person. I had goals, I accomplished my goals, and till this day I'm trying to get myself together and become a better woman. And I do love that I live out here now, because I'm so focused on myself. I don't know if because I was so childlike, I was so young, I was like 21, 18, whatever, in Florida. So I mean, you know, maybe if I was 23, 24, 25 out in Florida, I probably would mature myself, because you know, you change, you know. But now I'm literally a homebody. I don't do nothing. All I do is go to work and come home and just try to focus on myself, because I feel like the older you get, you need to, you know, have your mind together and be on your P's and Q's, and exactly what I'm doing. So I feel like God did everything for a reason, and I love it out here. I met my boyfriend. Like, I left a toxic situation in Florida. I'm not gonna get into that, but I was in a toxic situation with someone, and I feel like God told me to get up and leave. And I met somebody that literally distracted me from that toxic situation that I was in. And you know, it's just like, damn, it's a blessing. Like, the only thing I would say is sucks that I'm not with my family. I miss Thanksgivings. I miss, my sister just had my nephew 2 months ago. Everybody knows him but me. I didn't even get to hold him. I didn't get to kiss his cheeks, nothing. He don't even know who I am. I'm like a complete stranger to him. And it sucks, because like, he's gonna grow up not knowing me. That's what really hurts me. And like, family be doing, my dad's family, they be doing things, and he be calling me up like, oh, we did this and that, and I'm just like, damn, bro, I'm just at the house and I'm missing out. And then like, my friend, she had a baby literally like 3 days ago, August 1st, and I missed out on that. I knew her since 11th grade, and it's like, damn, my friend out of the group, the first one to have a baby, and I'm missing out. I wasn't even there for her whole pregnancy. Like, I didn't get to touch her belly. I didn't get to see her belly. It hurts. Like, it hurts, but I got used to it. I got used to, like, I don't really be so sad like I used to be, but sometimes I be like, damn, I wish I was there to experience everything. But I can always visit, you know. I always visit every year. I literally visit every year in Florida. I probably will do a vlog when I go to Florida, so y'all can see how like happy I am, because I swear to God, like, I'd be so happy when I'm up there. Would I move back? Sometimes I'd be like, yeah, I want to move back. Like, I want to move back. Then I'd be like, bro, I'm so focused out here. I got my own life. I'm doing my own thing, and I just love it out here. So it's just like, it's like a, I be confused sometimes. Does that make sense? I be confused sometimes. Let me just say this though. Let me just get up, sit down right here. Look at me. If you are ever scared to do anything because you're scared of change, just do it. Because I was scared of change. I'm just too used to just being in the same spot and not, you know, try to branch myself out and do something else. Just do it. Get up and do it. Like, if you have somewhere that you wanna move to a different state, but you're scared to leave your family and friends, you just never know what the good opportunities that can happen. You don't know what God has for you and stuff like that. So just try it out. If you don't like it, move your ass back to where you were from. But like, and it's not just with moving to a different state. I'm saying, like, if there's something that you have to do but you don't want to do it because it's change, like it's a big change and you're scared, just do it. Try it out, because you just never know. Because I'm gonna say this, me, if I never just got up and left with my mom, I would have literally missed out on a lot of blessings, and you just never know what could have happened. So I always feel like living out here was God's blessing. And so, like I said, don't be scared to do anything. Just go for it. Go for it. If you don't like it, then just stop doing it. But anyways, this is why I moved to Houston, Texas. This is basically why. It's because my mother wanted to move here. And what's crazy, it just changed my life for the better. Anyway, so thank y'all for, you know, listening to me, watching this whole video if you did, and go ahead and just subscribe to my channel, like this video, and stay tuned for more videos, okay?